Welcome to the channel, everybody. Today I'm doing something special for me, and that's Sicilian style pizza. Why? Because I never do it. I've resisted it for many years. I'm a die-hard Napolitano pizza guy, but today I'm going to give it a crack. I'm going to show you how to do it, how easy it is with a no-knead dough. So stick around, don't go nowhere. I'm going to show you how. Okay, so you saw in the intro what we're going to be doing today. We're going to be doing some Sicilian style pizza. And like I said, I was a die-hard Napolitano pizza guy. I wouldn't touch a Sicilian pizza. I'm sorry. For all you Sicilians out there that think you have really good pizza, you actually do, and I have been wrong for many, many years. Okay? Got that out of the way. Now, I'm going to do mine a little bit different. I'm using a no-knead dough, which works fantastic. It's basically my focaccia dough recipe. The only thing that I'm doing differently with my pizza dough, my Sicilian style pizza dough, is I've changed the bread flour that I use in my focaccia to a 0-0 flour. That's it. Everything else is the same. In fact, making the dough, I'm going to go ahead and just post a clip from my focaccia video. It shows you exactly how I made it. Actually, I had Peanut helping me, so she's going to get another view. But we'll show you how we pull it together. I don't want to go through all that again. I have the finished product right here, ready to go in the pan. So I'll go ahead and post that clip real quick. Then we'll come back and we'll get this into the sheet pan. We're going to let it proof. And then once that proofs again, we'll come back, we'll put some toppings on it, get it in the oven, and I'll show you just how easy it is to make a Sicilian pizza at home. Okay, so let's shift over to that other clip real quick, show you how we put the dough together, and then I'm going to come back and we'll get this in the pan. Water. So go ahead, get the flour in there. This is so simple. This is a great one to do with your kids and your grandkids. You know, you want to introduce them to bacon. This is the perfect one to do.
Or just by yourself if you're.
Or by yourself if you're bored, right?
Mm-hmm.
Do you get bored?
Sometimes, yeah.
Sometimes, okay. All right, so that's in there. What's next?
No, here's some.
And get it all in there. I'll tell you what, while you're putting the other ingredients in there, I'm going to get you 2 cups of water. How's that? Perfect. Teamwork here. Ba-boom!
Teamwork. All right, two tablespoons of yeast and 2 tablespoons of salt.
All right, so you're going to go ahead and just stir that all together. Yep. There you go, just like that. And all you're doing is you're mixing that up so that when we put the water in there, we don't have much more mixing to do. So Lila has all the dried ingredients in here. She's incorporated them all. Now we're going to go ahead and add the water. And we'll let Lila take care of that. And go right into the center of that. And all at one time. There you go. I'll take that. Now start stirring. Now all she's going to do is stir this around, nice and slow, just like she is, until all the flour is incorporated, or all the flour is wet. We don't have any dry flour in there at all, and we don't get it all over the place. That's okay, I do it all the time, right?
No one's perfect.
Or I'm wearing it. You might want to put that away from you a little bit, or you'll be wearing it. There you go, just keep going like that. All right, she's going to go ahead and keep stirring this until all that flour is no longer dry, and it's going to look really shaggy. And the next part of this is really, we're just going to cover it, put it on the counter for at least 18 to 24 hours and let nature do the rest of the work, right?
Can I mix with my hands?
No.
No.
You're looking good. You're almost there. You're almost there.
Just trying to get all this off the side.
This looks really shaggy right now. No big deal, because we actually have one started. We're going to show you what happens after about 18 hours. So we're going to cover this, we're going to put it over on the shelf, we're going to come back with our other dough. So stick around, don't go nowhere, we're going to be right back. Okay, so you saw that. Very simple. Throw some ingredients into a bowl, let it sit for 18 to 24 hours, and you have this. Look at that. Got a lot of nice bubbles going on there. It is doing its thing, it's been doing its thing, it's ready, it's fermented, it's going to have a great flavor to it. Now all we're going to do is basically knock it down, put it in the pan, let it rest And in about an hour, it'll be nice and relaxed. I'll be able to get it all the way out to the edges. We'll heat our oven up. We'll put our toppings on. And we're gonna have some really nice Sicilian pizza. So, first thing I'm gonna do, go in here with some olive oil, a generous amount. Whoop. Knocking things all the time, right? Get this olive oil all spread out. I'm gonna take the dough right from the bowl over here and drop it onto my sheet pan. I'm gonna cover it up. And like I said, set it aside for about an hour, maybe an hour and a half, we'll see. And then we'll come back. All right, there we go. Now I'm gonna take some of this olive oil, get it on my fingers, because this is a very sticky dough. It's a very it's a high hydration dough. So I'm just gonna pull it down. Look at that, ha ha ha. Pulling this down, gathering it to the middle. I'm going to drop it out onto my sheet pan here. Give it a little help spreading this out a little bit. Not a lot. It will relax. Now it's kind of gone back on itself. He's like, whoa, what are you doing to me? Yeah, I'm going to close down here for a second. No, it's all right. All right. I'm going to put some olive oil on the top, because I don't want my plastic wrap sticking to the dough. Just kind of massage that in a little bit, spread it out. And there we go. All right, I'm gonna wash my hands. We'll get some plastic wrap on this. I'm gonna set it to the side in a warm, draft-free place. Let it relax for about an hour and a half, basically second proof. Then we'll come back and we'll get some toppings going, and I'll show you what I'm doing for toppings. Very simple. All right, I'll be right back. Plastic wrap is on. I'm gonna set this to the side. We'll let it rest, and then we'll come back. So welcome back. It's been an hour and a half, and my dough has spread out nicely. Now I pushed it out just a little bit here, but for the most part, as you can see, it started out like that, and over the last hour and a half, it's risen again, and it's spread out. It's nice and relaxed. It's ready to start receiving now. So, what do I put on my pizza? I have some crushed tomatoes here, and that's what I use for sauce. I don't make a big sauce. I don't cook a sauce. I don't put a bunch of stuff in the sauce like oregano and garlic and all. I don't. I just go with plain old, some nice, well, these are San Marzano Style. We've talked about style before. I don't know how you can style a tomato, but these aren't so acid. Let's just put it that way. They've got a little sweetness to them. They're really well on their own, and that's what I like to use. So I'm going to go in right now, and I had some left over from another can I used to make a pizza the other night. So I'm going to go in and put about that much on there. That's probably about a half a cup. I'm just going to spread this out. I don't put a lot of sauce on my pizza. I also don't put a lot of cheese on my pizza. I don't want one thing canceling the other out. I want all the flavors to present themselves, and so you can taste everything. All right, so I'm just going to spread this out a little bit, get it all the way to the edges. I have some basil here that I'm going to go ahead and put down next. There we go. So I don't like picking up a pizza and there being so much stuff on it, it all falls off. That right there, if I ever get a pizza and all the stuff falls off when I go to pick it up, fail, and it'll piss me off fast. Trust me, real fast. I'm like, all right, I'm done. I won't even touch it. All right, that's it. Put that to the side. I got my basil here. And I'm just gonna kind of tear this up. Spread it out, sprinkle around. A little flavoring here. Get rid of those stems. And we'll get the basil. A little goes a long ways. My oven is already preheated, 500 degrees. So that's good to go. A couple more pieces of basil here. One there. One there. So I got some good coverage with my basil. This one's a little bit too close together. All right, good coverage. Now, I'm gonna go down with some cheese. I use fresh mozzarella, and I got one of the long rolls that they're already pre-sliced, and all I do is cut little strips. That's it, just little strips. And so we're just gonna put a little bit of cheese on here. Get some nice coverage here. Again, I don't go in with a lot of cheese. Not one of those guys that likes to pick up a slice of pizza and the cheese just like, nah. Some people do. If you do, you do. You know, hey, who am I to judge? I'm just telling you what I like. And, you know, the people in the house seem to like. They've never really told me, like, well, this is what I want. Kind of they get what I make. But nobody's ever complained. Not once. Trust me, not once. Okay. Yeah, looking good. Yeah, a little piece there. Alright, now I've got these mushrooms. These brown beach mushrooms. I'm just going to kind of, see how these kind of like stick up there? I'm just going to kind of rip some of these off. See how I get that? Like, yeah. I'm just going to sprinkle some of these brown beach mushrooms on one side. Now I know the kids don't like mushrooms, so I won't put these mushrooms on the other side. My wife, she's not big on mushrooms on pizza. I don't understand that. But that's okay. She can take hers off and move them to me. A couple more mushrooms right here. Not going in with a lot of mushrooms. A little goes a long way on everything here. Now, one side I'm going to go with pepperoni. And this is not something they have in Italy, believe it or not. This is basically spicy salami. Salami picante. Otherwise known here in the United States as pepperoni. Pepperoni in Italy is like a green pepper. Right, so we got some of the salami picante going on here, okay? I don't want to piss off all my Italian friends. And trust me, they tell me when I mess up, they let me know. And I love sausage on the pizza. My wife loves sausage on the pizza. I haven't got any onions or whatever, so I'm going to go in with some raw sausage. Usually I pre-cook this a little bit, but I've got this cut or pulled apart in little pieces, so this will cook nicely. I'm not going to get all greasy. I'm just going to put a few dobs here and there. This is loose Italian sausage. If you don't have loose Italian sausage, you could get the links and take the casings off. You could do that. People do that. Okay, I like it. It's nice. It's a nicely balanced pizza. It's not overwhelming. A lot of stuff on here. Not a lot going on. It's not busy. All right. How she blows. Looks like it's just about there. I got one thing left to put on here, and that is just a little drizzle of olive oil. Just a little drizzle. There you go. Can I throw some oregano on there? Sure, but I'm not. This is gonna taste great. I can guarantee it because I made one the other day. All right, so you see how easy it was so far to this point. Easy, no knead dough. That dough sits out on the counter. I made this one yesterday. It's been sitting out in the corner for about 18 to 24 hours. We took it out of the bowl. We put it right on the sheet pan, let it rise again. As you see it now, we put our toppings on. It's going to go in the oven now, 500 degrees for about 25 minutes. So let me get this in. When we come back, we're going to have a Sicilian style pizza sitting here. So we'll be right back. Hey, welcome back. And would you feast your eyes on this fantastic looking pizza? Now, I'm going to go ahead. I just pulled it out. I'm going to go ahead and should just pop right out of the pan here. Just make sure the edges are not sticking. Shouldn't be. Okay. All right. So, haha, look at that. Wow, that is a beauty. I'm gonna let it cool down just for a couple minutes. go ahead and take my thumbnail pics, all that sort of stuff. Let it cool down just a little bit so I don't burn my face off. Then I'll come back. We'll get a taste of this. It smells so freaking good right now. All right, well, let me take some pics real quick and let this cool down. Okay, to take a look at this crust, it is, it's perfect. It's perfect, and this doesn't feel too heavy because of the dough that I made. I'm gonna just give this a real quick cut, and just go right here. And let me see, I'm gonna go right here. Let's just do the sausage side first here. Alrighty, now one more little cut right there on the end. I have to go in the middle. I think my wife is going to want that end, the crispy end. Woo, woo, woo. It's looking good, it's looking hot. Bada bing. That is fantastic. And as everything that you see me make, just about everything, 99% of it, it's so easy. And wow, the flavor of the dough is like, I let that ferment for like at least 18 hours. So it really develops a really nice, deep flavor, rather than if you just do it like a 4-hour dough, eat it all out. Let your dough ferment. Try it. Okay, so hey, if you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, subscribe, most importantly share, and right over there, go ahead and hit the logo. It makes it so much easier to subscribe to the channel. So until next time, thanks, and we'll see you.